Hi everybody, this is Kelly at NV Soapworks, and I am going to be working on a cold process soap that is going to be a remake of one that I actually did really recently. And I've kind of been going back and forth on if I should even record this and show it to you guys, like post it, but I figure, so what if it's the same fragrance? It's not going to be the same soap. So, which one is it? It is the Cherry Almond. I posted that one up in my shop as soon as it was cured, and it just disappeared. So I have people who have mentioned that they wanted to get some, and they went to get it, and it was gone. So I'm going to go ahead and remake this one. And I am going to be using the same colors, but redoing it kind of gives me the opportunity to tweak a couple of the things that I didn't like about the first one. So color-wise, like I said, I'm going to do a lot of the very same thing. For the base, I'm going to have like a very light kind of peachy tan base. Then I have my favorite kind of copper brown. This is a beautiful color in soap. I absolutely love it. This is ruby red. Last time I did this, I mixed ruby red and a very dark purple. And it was like a very dark, almost brown, kind of like raisin color. Well, I want this to be a little bit more red, so I just did the ruby red this time. And the pink basically disappeared in the last soap. So this one, it is still kind of a light dusty pink, but it is a little bit darker than the first one that I did. So I'm hoping that it will stay in the soap, still have a presence in the soap. And I'm using the same fragrance oil. This was Almond Cream and Black Cherry, two fragrances that I mixed together from Rustic Essentials, and it was just really fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with that same fragrance oil. It was really nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mix up my additives here. I've got a lot of my goat milk powder gummed up at the bottom. And my batch is looking a little dark green because I have some hemp oil in there. And not very much hemp oil, but it really does affect the color of all, your whole entire batch. So in this recipe I have olive, coconut, palm, avocado oil, mango seed butter, hemp oil, kokum butter, and castor oil. So that is what I have going on in this soap. I'm soaping at room temperature. Pretty cold, because I was going to soap last night and it didn't end up happening. So this sat overnight, so it is truly room temperature. So give this a stir, get this emulsified. Alright, so that looks good right there. Yeah, so I didn't even get a bar of this. I was excited to use it, but it got snapped up so fast I didn't even have a bar. I had a little sliver from an end that I used as a tester. I'll test everything before I'll put it up in my shop, so at least I got to test it, so I know it was awesome. But I didn't end up getting a bar, so I will have to wait for this one to be cured. Now I'm using a little bit different recipe than I used in my first one. This one has a lot more harder oil, so it'll get really hard. It'll be a nice hard bar a lot sooner. Sometimes I find that they are good to go at about 3 weeks if your bar is really hard. So alright, I'm going to go ahead and get split up for my colors. And I'm going to do the 3 colors, and my base is going to be that kind of pinkish brown. I really, really loved the way the last one turned out, so that's why I'm sticking to very much the same color combination and everything. I was really, really, really happy with the way that looked. It was very pretty. Alright, so there we are, all mixed up. I am happy with these colors. I like them better than the last one. This pink is definitely darker, so I don't think it's going to fade out of the soap as easily as that other one. It really just kind of disappeared into this kind of like tan base, and this red is not as brown as the original one, so that is going to be good. So let me go ahead and split up. I measured it out, so let me go ahead and split up here. I don't recall having issues with the fragrance oil. So oh, but yeah, I do remember it turning green. Oh, I forgot about that. Look. See how green it turns? I forgot that it had a weird reaction and turned green as soon as it hit the soap. How funny! But it didn't, it doesn't stay green or have any, negative reaction whatsoever. So I'm not freaking out this time. Last time I was a little concerned. Okay, so I've got everything mixed up, fragrance in. It is really fluid. I think it's more fluid this time than it was the first time. So it is a different recipe though, so that is good. So what I plan on doing with this one is kind of do just like, random striping and then do a hanger swirl, much like I did the very first one. I love the way that turned out, so I kind of want to have that same look. So this time I'm going to use a skinnier hanger, so I will have, instead of, I noticed when I use the big thick hanger, it kind of gives the swirls like more of like a ribbon look, like it looks like there's ribbons, as opposed to like the little skinny, the way that the skinny one pulls through it. So I do prefer the skinny one, I have found out. Make sure you guys can see. Okay, so I'm just going to start with a little bit of my base. This red color is really, really pretty. And I'm just going to start striping. Kind of right down the middle. Okay, so now I have everything up pretty much to the top, so I can go ahead and get my hanger swirl done. So, let me get that. Okay, so for my hanger swirl with this one, oh, I got soap on my shirt, darn it. Okay, so for my hanger swirl with this one, I'm going to go down to the bottom. And I'm going to do little circles along the bottom, come up, little circles back this way, and then a few up and downs. Not a whole lot, but enough to give it a little interesting swirl inside, hopefully. Okay, everybody, so I have everything down in there. And I'm just going to go ahead and give this a bit of a soft texture on the top, because it's not really set up. But I like the way it looks with just these colors here, the way they are. I think I'm going to do this. That is really pretty. And of course I'm going to do a little bit of gold glitter on this beauty. Alright, I'm just going to leave it like that. A super soft little ripply texture on the top is fine with me. And I will get all the edges and everything cleaned up, of course. So, let me just show you real quick. Okay, so this is how the top looks. Isn't that pretty? Just really soft. You can see all the colors. I really, really like that. Alright, you guys, so tomorrow when we give this a cut, I will bring you guys back. See you then. Bye. Hey everybody, let's cut some soap. So I'm back here with my cherry almond soap. And I'm really, really happy with the way that the top looks. I think it's really pretty. I like the sparkle and just the very nice texture that I got on the top of this one. And I think the colors are really pretty as well. So I did try to use the same color palette that I used the first time. This is a remake. Like I said, I just made this not too long ago, but I should have made a double batch because this one really just disappeared as soon as I had it available. So now I know better than to think that you can recreate a soap and get it, you know, exactly looking the same. It's just really hard to do, especially with a hanger. So instead of trying to replicate the look, I used a different hanger, the skinny one, and just went for a different kind of swirl inside, just using the same colors. So let's see how this one looks compared to the last batch that I did. I can already tell some of the colors are very, you know, different. Oh, wow, how gorgeous. Oh, what a pretty swirl that is. How beautiful. Wow, I think I like this one better. Oh man, it smells so good. And I mixed this one up. When I mixed this one up, I actually did use a little bit different ratio. This time around, I used a little bit more of the Black Cherry. Last time I made it, it was perfectly half and half. Half Black Cherry and half Almond Cream. This time I did a bit more of the Black Cherry. And, I mean, there's still plenty of the Almond Cream, but I just wanted there to be a little bit more of the cherry scent, and so I think that was a very good choice. It smells even better this time. I'm so happy with it. And look at the beautiful swirl on that. Wow. That is really pretty. So I'm extremely happy with the look of this one. I think I do actually like this one better. So that's good. A lot of times when I do a remake, I end up liking the first one better. So that's kind of cool to like the second one better. And I'm happier with the colors as well on the second one. So cool. I'm definitely going to get a piece of this one this time. I'm going to get a piece of this one. Oh man, that swirl is super pretty. Let me get it close and see if you guys can see the details in there. And the top, I really like the way the top looks. So, pretty, pretty, pretty swirl. I like this section down here. I don't remember what I did as far as the swirl. But that is really pretty. Oh, I remember. This is the one where I kind of went down like this and then came up like this and did my little swirl patterns like that. Okay, that I can see that now. Sometimes when you make more than one batch of soap in a day, you kind of forget which one is which. Oh. Oh, I love that pink color too. Look at that beautiful pink. So I am definitely happier with these colors. The red is a more brighter kind of maroonish red as opposed to the more brown. And the pink is definitely like a dusty pink. The other one just kind of blended straight into the background color because it was more of a peachy pink. So, man, this soap smells delicious. I think this is probably one of my favorite scents ever. It's just a really nice one for a soap. Very pretty. Oh man, really happy with the swirl on this one. Really, really happy with it. Oh, I just dinged the top of it. Ugh, not too bad though. Here's another one on the top. Nice. And this fragrance behaves really, really well too. It doesn't get really thick. It doesn't have any problems mixing into the batter, like just smoothly. There's no ricing or any kind of reaction. So it's a really, really good one for cold process soap. I highly recommend blending these two fragrances together. I know that I said the same thing last time I made this, but I'm just so happy with the outcome of this cherry almond scent. Alright, and then just a tiny little slice off the back. That's the little butt piece. And here's the last piece. So, oh, that's neat. The back is really pretty. So all in all, I am really, really happy with the way the soap has turned out. I think it is very, very beautiful and it smells great. So this will be cured. Unfortunately, we have to wait because I know there are people waiting on this one, but it's got to have its cure time. So it'll be available in about 3 weeks. If it's hard enough, but you know, most likely it'll be in between 3 and 4 weeks when I put it up. So you guys, this was my Almond Cherry number 2 remake. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.